This is Good Morning Mumbai, and you're with Hrishi.k.
Radio 1.
Gauri Khan is my guest of the day. Wonderful to see her here. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the show.
Hi, how are you?
Very well. Doing interiors, you've been at it for a few years now. When did the journey start? When did you first realize that this is what you wanted to do? Take us through that.
Yeah, so it's been a while. It all started when I started working at my own place at home with Kev, my architect. And when we invited a few guests over and few friends, and that's the day Suzanne came home. And she was starting her new store that same year, I think, or the following year, I don't remember. And she loved the space. And so she asked me that if I was interested in showcasing in her new store, the Charcoal Project. And I was really excited, but very nervous as well, because I wasn't too sure whether I want to take it forward as, professionally, or was it just a hobby, or, what exactly I wanted to do with that. So that's how I accepted her invitation to the Charcoal Project. And then I put a collection for her. It was furniture and accessories and all of that. And I enjoyed that whole process of putting it together and working toward it. And when it all came together, I was pleasantly surprised that I was passionate about it. And it was just not a passing phase, a hobby. And we took it forward from there. And, she had few architects come in, few interior designers and builders, and I got offered a few projects and started doing 2-3 projects with her in Goa and Dubai, all over. And there was no looking back.
She's actually been on my show twice, and she sat on the same chair that you've sat at, and talked about how good you are at what you do, and how you're instinctively so good at what you do. Your design.
But I have to say that I started with her, and she's the one who pushed me. And she said, I think you need to come to start with me and you see how you feel about it. And it was a brilliant and beautiful experience, and I really enjoyed myself, taking it forward and signing up projects with her and working with her and starting off. It was really fantastic.
Music and back with Gauri Khan.
This is Good Morning Mumbai, and you're with Hrishi.k.
Radio 1.
Gauri Khan is my guest of the day, and we're going to find out exactly the reason why she's here. It's actually her debut fashion collection with Satya Paul. We will come to talking about that a little later in the interview. Your design cell has been getting rave reviews. You've obviously cultivated that with a lot of personal passion. What's the idea behind the design cell and all that it holds across the areas of art, sculpture, antique furniture, etc.? Talk about that.
Well, talking about the design cell, I have to tell you that going a little off the topic, when Shahrukh came to the store, instead of reacting to the space and saying it's amazing and it's fantastic, the first question he said, it's too small. So I just looked at him and I said, what do you mean? I'm starting small and going to grow really big. So the idea is that you have to love the space, and not the space as in size wise, just feel the space. And if you are able to feel the space, then I'm going to grow bigger. If you cannot feel it, then I feel that I should just sit back home. So he started laughing, and he said, okay, chalo, I take that answer from you. And now he's on a hunt to buy me a large showroom. So the fight is on, and I'm still struggling with him that, let me grow from here, one step at a time. And we're moving towards that.
More conversation with Gauri Khan up ahead, messages and back. What also strikes me about everything that you have in the design cell is the fact that you've taken parts of yourself when you're traveling and put it in there. Talk a little bit about that, about aspects of the design cell.
So, as I said, the store is more a showcase of my style. And when I mean a showcase, it didn't start with a thought of retail, because I do a lot of projects. The idea is to do larger projects all over the country, like it could be Bangalore, it's in Chandigarh, we are working in Dubai, not only restricted to a retail store. So yes, there are a lot of collectibles, there are a lot of antiques, there's a lot of art. We're tied up with Art Museum, Sakshi, the top galleries of Bombay, and all beautiful things are coming together in the store. but the idea, as I said, is to get your clients to the store, let them get the feel of the space, the vibe of the space, and then what we do, the idea is to get a 3D presentation of their spaces, which are much larger than the current spaces, doing spaces which we have to change the design according to the client's needs. Client spaces. It doesn't have to be restricted to my style. My style could be eclectic, it could be contemporary, it could be modern. It could be 3 different styles. That's why there are a lot of different things in the store. So, because whoever walks in the store, he comes with a different mindset. There are a lot of people who hate antiques, or they hate Indian ethnic art, or they like very modern. So the idea is to have everything under one roof and then work with the mind of the client or the mind of the builder or anyone who walks into the store to say that we can capture your thoughts, your designs, and everything into that 3D from the store. If you like a sofa from the store, you like a piece of sculpture from the store, it could just be one piece and put it together for them in their space. So that's why at the store you'll see a lot of different kinds of things put together, which are not, there's no one style. Because I said I'm working towards a store which has not one particular style. So we can attract more eyeballs, more people, more heads who are doing different styles in architecture and interiors and all of that. So I'm trying to get that together with all the people who walk into the store. That I don't want the people, anybody to leave the store thinking that no, Gauri Khan's style is modern. So trying to do that, though of course I have a distinctive style and I would want to put my style in every home and every interior project I put in. But at the same time, the challenge is to get a space where your client is happy and not force your ideas down their throats. Try to agree with what they're saying, try to capture their thoughts into the 3D, into the home, into the space where they want me to work.
As of now, it's at Raghuvanshi Mills, right?
It's at Raghuvanshi Mills.
So if you want to go check it out, it's the design cell at Raghuvanshi Mill in Parel. And it should be great. Music and back with Gauri Khan. Don't go anywhere.
This is Good Morning Mumbai, and you're with Hrishi K.
Radio 1.
It's the beautiful Gauri Khan in studio with me. We're talking about her life in design and something really special that's come up. Your debut collection with Satya Paul, what is it called? What kind of garments and feel and colors can we expect? And what are you doing with the collection? Is there a special showing? Talk about that.
So when you talk about Satya Paul, the first thing you think of is a sari. I think, of course, they're doing tunics, kaftans, and shirts, and all of that. But strangely, today, when anybody tells me that you have to go for an event or anywhere, the first outfit I would want to remove from my cupboard is a sari. And strangely, this campaign has come to me, and the designing part has come to me at a stage in my life where I love wearing saris. And it's a very, when you're in your 20s, it's a different look. When you're in your 30s, when you're in your 40s. So I think it just come at the right time for me. So for me, it was very easy to design a sari for them because I enjoy wearing a sari. And if a person is not into that look and, and the feel and the vibe of a sari, which is very important when you're designing it also. So that came very naturally to me. I didn't have to stress on it, that how am I going to do it and how am I going to put the colors together or the fabrics or the styling or the wrap or anything. So I think that's why I was very, very comfortable doing this campaign. That's very, very important.
So I've got to say, you're looking stunning, wearing one of your own creations.
Thank you.
I saw a nice blow up of you in a sari. So you're basically saying now your personal style also has evolved from...
Absolutely. I'd rather wear a sari than wear a gown. Also my height restriction. I feel the women who are way taller than I am, not that I'm very short, I think I'm an average height for an Indian woman. And I think a sari is a way better option than a gown, like any day. Today, I go to any event. I would be so easy in a sari that there's no two ways and no question about it. And I feel it's very sexy and it's very comfortable. That's how I can talk about my collection in this manner, which is not that, oh, I don't ever wear a sari. It's like, what I'm saying? I do wear a sari. So I think it was a great experience.
Your magazine covers are an absolute rage. You know, you're now known as a style diva.
Oh wow! Frankly, I had no idea. Thank you.
But really, so your personal sense of style, would it be absolutely classy, or do you like to experiment? How does it work?
As I said, in the 20s, yes, but now I think it's more classic. It is totally.
Lovely. Messages and back with Gauri.
This is Good Morning Mumbai, and you're with Rishi K.
Radio 1.
Gauri Khan's launching her debut fashion collection with Satya Paul. It's called Tropical Wonder. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Tropical Wonder. Are you going to be showing at
Lakme, yes,
Fashion
it's
Week?
on the 20th of March, Lakme Fashion Week.
Lovely.
And supposed to walk the ramp. I don't know how far it's true. If I tumble and fumble, well, we have to watch out for that.
No, but
I hope I'm
are you
okay.
a little knot in the stomach, little nervous now that this is your first
Yeah.
collection as a fashion designer?
Yeah, yeah. Nervous? Okay, not really.
I think you're going to breeze through it like you do with most things in life. Your TV commercial with Shah Rukh for D Decor, I mean, that remains etched in my memory. Talk about filming for it. How was it? Is that the first time you guys have been together on celluloid or TV in an ad together? And why did it take so long? I mean,
I have to say that that commercial, no, firstly, Shah Rukh was there with me. So the question of being nervous is, not at all. As I said, I'm comfortable doing, like, this commercial was like we were doing some kind of a jig or a dance or whatever a twist, whatever it's called, for the D Deco. And I was comfortable in front of the camera, especially if it was somebody else with me. Maybe I would have been a little like, how do I do this? So I guess I was in a comfort zone and it was a breeze.
I know now that you're in radio, you're a one-take artist. So
In fact, not at all. I just feel my voice is not that great, spectacular sounding.
it's
So
incredibly sexy and husky. Take it from a man who's listening to you on the headphones.
That's a compliment, and I hope I sound good. I'm not too sure.
You do. Now, from a purely interior design perspective, talk about you, the professional. Which is your favorite part of the house in Mannat and why? From a design perspective.
From design, I would say my swimming pool. I know it sounds not for design part as well, because it's an inbuilt pool which is heated and it's the most therapeutic part of my day. I just love it. So I think I'll go with the pool.
And are you good at swimming?
Yeah.
Freestyle, breaststroke, everything?
Freestyle, yes. I was in my club days when we were very young. I used to get all the medals and I was thinking I'm a big champion. I don't know if I had been put in some race what I would do, but yes, in those club days I did really well.
We only know about Shah Rukh getting the mark of honor and stuff in St. Columbuses. There's a different side. You're also quite a sporty champion. Kids have great genes.
The kids have definitely gone, I think, after him. They do well in school, totally.
This is Good Morning Mumbai, and you're with Rishi K.
Radio 1.
Having a wonderful time in studio with Gauri Khan, who's my guest of the day. Satya Paul is, I think, quite privileged to have their latest designer on the block, and that is Gauri. Tropical
Thank
Wonder
you.
is the collection, and she's going to show at Lakme Fashion Week, so you guys know when to catch the collection. Okay, I believe your son is studying abroad. What's he studying for? What's the course he's doing? And how much has he changed since he moved out of the nest?
Well, if you'll be surprised to know that Aryan is not inclined right now. He says, I don't know if I want to be an actor, number one. And so we really have to see if it's going to change in the future. Right now his subjects are maths, physics and chemistry. And he's stopping in those subjects. And his the funniest is that he is obsessed with this show called the Breaking Bad, and I'm sure you've all seen it. And he wants to become a chemistry teacher. And I don't know how good an idea that is if you've seen the show, because it's going on all the wrong paths he's taking, and it's scary. So jokes apart. So let's see what happens and what he wants to do in the future. Right now it's physics, chemistry and maths.
Super stuff. And is your daughter a daddy's girl, mommy's girl? Who does she bond with more? And what are her special interests?
Yeah.
Any media or acting bug or instinct in her there?
In fact, she is quite in awe of Shah Rukh because she's passionate about acting. She's great on stage. Recently, she was in her school up on stage and just calling all the shots, and she was just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So she may be the star in the house, the next upcoming star, not my son. So we don't know. We have to wait and watch.
Daddy's girl, mommy's girl.
I would say daddy's girl for now. For now, yes.
Let's talk about Gauri Khan, the film producer. Are you very hands-on, or do you keep your distance? Like some people like Malaika say, no, I keep a distance, except when it comes to fashion and dancing. So where are you as a producer of movies?
Well, as a producer, I think I'm pretty harsh with Shah Rukh because, my inputs are none, and when the product is ready, I'm busy rejecting most of his work. So I don't think he's too happy about it, because he's like, you just wake up one day and say, well, I don't like this. What about your inputs, which are none? So why don't you look into things instead of just saying that, oh, this film is really terrible. So what about working towards something? But I guess I'm not really into filmmaking, I would say, or what goes behind the scenes. I love to watch films when they're on screen, love to give my opinion, whatever, whether good, bad or ugly. And I would say I'm brutal with my suggestions, comments, or whatever you may call it. And signing the checks, I think. That's what I do.
The most
best.
important thing in the world.
Yeah.
What's your favorite SRK film and why?
I'll say Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. And the reason is, of course, Karan Johar.
Lovely. Music and back with Gauri.
This is Good Morning Mumbai, and you're with Hrishi K.
Radio 1.
Gauri Khan, the interior designer. Say hello to Gauri Khan, the fashion designer. The Satya Paul collection she just talked about, for those of you who tuned in late. It's called Tropical Wonder. Is there only going to be one collection, Gauri, or is going to be a follow-up?
There are going to be two, yeah.
There's going to be one more.
Autumn, winter as well.
Autumn, winter as well. Superb. Look forward to that. Okay, now, what do you think needs improvement in Shah Rukh Khan?
That's a good question. What I go crazy about is his timing. It just drives me up the wall. Like if I have to coordinate something for him, it's a nightmare. Sometimes you have to connect with some lawyers, which I have to do for some property work, or these kind of thankless jobs, which I may call. Coordinating his maybe some airline tickets or some thankless job, as I said. And to get him to come for that meeting, you have to meet him to discuss his travel plans or anything. So I need to, sometimes I say 24th of Feb at 9 p.m. and the meeting is actually on the 25th. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always giving him a wrong time, like one day, 24 hours in advance. And then if I tell him 24th, he may come on the 25th. So he's always late by 24 hours. People are late by 24 minutes. So he's late by days. So it drives me up the wall. I think I would say that.
What's your favorite clothes designer? Are you brand conscious? What do you like to wear?
No, I'm not brand conscious at all, and I don't think I would want to name anybody as such.
So you mix and match?
I mix and match, and I'm more comfortable in my casual clothes, my tracks, my jeans and t-shirts, and just basic stuff. And of course, when one has to attend a formal event, and then when now the saris are going to come out. So for now, I think I would like to stick to just casual wear.
Your favorite travel destination or the most memorable holiday you've ever had?
Yeah, I think I would say Rome. I think it's a beautiful place, and it's very inspirational for me. The first time I went to Rome, I was just blown. I think it was just fantastic. It was amazing to be in that space, that country, it was amazing. I just loved it completely.
The Cricket World Cup is just around the corner. Got to ask you, do you enjoy watching your cricket?
Yes.
I've seen you at a couple of stadiums.
Yeah, absolutely. Ever since KKR has entered our lives, I think there's no option. And I love the game, absolutely. The one day we go to Cal and we spend the whole day at the cricket field. It's amazing, the energy, the game, everything. I love everything about the game.
Gauri Khan, you're lovely. Best of luck for the Satya Paul collection. Best of luck for Lakme Fashion Week and everything that you take on in the future.
Thank you.